Do you have an event that you want to go to and you want to be the center of attention? You want to be the it girl or the it boy? Do you want to be showered with compliments and praises? Do you want people to view you as being interesting, as someone they want to hang out with or someone they want to get their number from? If that's the case, you've come to the right place. Okay, so with the law of assumption, it basically says what we assume about ourselves, what we assume about others, what we assume about reality, that's what we're going to experience. So since we know that, we basically understand that there's no one reality. We have multiple realities that we can select from, right? So if you're going somewhere and you want to be seen as somebody that's beautiful and amazing, interesting, you have to select that version of yourself. So the first thing you need to do is, if you know that you're going to an event, the first thing you need to do is visualize yourself at that event. Visualize people approaching you, telling you that you're beautiful, they like your clothes, they like your hair, or that you smell good, or visualize people coming up to you and asking you questions, and that they see you as being interesting and important, as somebody that they would like to get to know, right? And I recommend doing that a couple times until it feels good. The second thing is, the day that you're going to the event, what I recommend is putting on some music that makes you feel sexy, that makes you feel beautiful, that makes you feel amazing. And then also make sure you put on some clothes that looks good on you, that fits good, and make sure your hair is perfect, and make sure if you wear makeup, your makeup is flawless, and that you smell good, right? And then third, before you go into the event, you can affirm to yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm mesmerizing, I'm irresistible, I'm irreplaceable, I'm unforgettable, people like me, people want to get to know me, I'm an interesting person. You can affirm those things. And the next thing I actually do is, I know in this community a lot of people talk about getting into the feeling, and yes, I do feel that is important too. But also what I like to do, I like to add another layer to it. I like to visualize a golden light surrounding me, and that people are drawn to me. So before I go any place, I make sure I have my golden light surrounding me, right? And whenever I'm surrounded by that golden light, when I walk by, people always look at me, they stare, they compliment me, they praise me. Like, for instance, and this is what made me do this podcast today. Today I took a nap, and when I woke up, I said, you know what? I want to get a daiquiri. So I got ready. I put on a cute little dress, put my makeup on. I was looking good, okay? And when I went into the establishment, I noticed people were drawn to me. They were mesmerized by me. I just felt it in the air. And when I ordered my daiquiri, the person that was sitting next to me, they was like, oh my God, I love your dress. Now keep in mind, my dress, it's an old dress. It wasn't something new. But the reason this person was drawn to me is because today I felt good. I felt beautiful. I was affirming. I was listening to music that feels good. So automatically my energy was magnetizing. So like I said before, nothing is set in stone. Our 3D reality does not have any meaning except for the meaning that we assign to it. So if you want to be seen as a person that's beautiful, amazing, and interesting, you have to see it. You have to affirm it. You have to know it. You have to embody it. And guess what? The 3D has to reflect it back to you because it's the law. So basically, it doesn't matter what the current beauty standards are. It doesn't matter what they say online. It doesn't matter about the so-called gender war. All that stuff, don't worry about that. And like one of my great teachers always says, stay out of warfare. You don't want to get caught up into that conversation, because what happens is it will distort how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself. I highly recommend, if you want to have elevated and high vibrational interactions, you have to make sure you're always in a state of feeling good, living good, expanding yourself. Now, does that mean you have to be happy all the time? No, I'm not saying that. But you can expect to have a good experience if you're always thinking negatively about yourself, if you're always judging yourself, if you're always focusing on your quote unquote flaws. And I've seen instances, and even in my life too, I've noticed where certain things I felt was a particular flaw, once I released it and say, hey, I'm just going to accept myself as I am, guess what? Those so-called flaws, guess what? A lot of times that's what people like about me. So don't focus on your flaws. Don't focus on the things that you don't like about yourself. Reinvent yourself. Select a new identity. Be daring, be bold, stand in your power, know who you are, know that you are worthy to experience whatever you want to experience. And like I said before, don't listen to negativity from your family, your friends, online, the news and the media. And then think about it. Those instances, they have to exist because we live in a reality where everything exists, but you don't have to focus on everything. You just have to focus on what elevates you. And once you start thinking about and embodying the version of yourself that feels the best and yields the best results, then you will understand. Again, the 3D world is null and void. It only has the meaning that you assign to it. All right. Well, anyway, I hope you have a beautiful, amazing day. I'll talk to you later. Take care.